Hi, everybody. My name's Mary Ellen from Create With Me, and we are here in the Creativity Nest. And every other Friday, I do something called Emmy's 3C's. I've been doing it for years and years and years in person, and been doing it online when I'm not able to be in person, and that's today. So, thank you for joining me. Please chime in and let me know that you're watching and that right now everything looks like it's good, but we've got some weather here and that sometimes affects my internet. So chime in, let me know that you've tuned in and what you're drinking this morning. I'm going to wait just a minute to see if I'm even on and anyone's watching. So normally I don't do that, but this is Emmy's 3C's, and this is time for a little bit of chit chat before we go to do our card. I'm super excited about the series of cards we've been doing using fancy folds, something just a little bit different to step up your Christmas cards offering to your recipients, your friends and family that you send them to. Just something that's a little bit unusual, but not hard. This card that I'm going to show you today is super, super easy. Doesn't take a lot of cardstock, but it is impressive. It kind of unfolds into this bigger kind of wow. So I hope you're tuning in to see that. So chime in, let me know that you're watching so that I know I'm not talking to myself this morning. I'm just going to drink my coffee because it's coffee time. Do you have your Christmas stuff out? I've got my Christmas mug. We're going to use some paper today that's going to match this mug, and I thought that would be so cute. This is actually a Stampin' Up mug. So super cute. So chime in, let me know what your breakfast beverage of choice is. I've got this cute little mug from Stampin' Up that matches the paper I'm using today. And inside it says inspire, create, and share. So really, that means I'm getting down to the bottom, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully I can make it through okay. Okay. So we're going to do a fancy fold today. I'm just going to take you down to my desk. We'll just go ahead and start with the card. I want to show you where the pieces came from. The last chance list is out. So if you haven't seen it, go run to the header of this video. I've got the last chance list. You can click on it and see the sale on items. So they're out of the mini catalog last chance before they're gone at the end of December. So this stamp set, Joy to You, features bright, bold, beautiful greetings. And that's what we're going to feature on the front of our card today. But we're also going to use, so here's the stamp set, just so you can see how it comes. Joy to You. But we're also going to use Horse and Sleigh. And we're going to use this kind of funny little pine tree. And you'll see how that goes together in our card. This makes a great background for our greeting. So the card that we're going to make is this card right here, and it looks fairly simple, and I just realized I didn't get this little piece of paper, but we can get that. So this, you're going to be like, well, that's not a fancy fold, but it opens like this. So it kind of makes a big statement. It's got the tree here, the peace and joy to you and yours, sending good tidings in the season of cheer, peace and joy to you and yours, and then plenty of room for you to sign your card. So we're going to make this today. We're going to make our own version, okay? So I'm just looking around to see, since this is Emmy's 3C's, we can do things our own way. So rather than having to see me get up, I've got some pecan pie paper here, and I think I'm going to use it. Yes, I think I can do it. Look, look at, when you're a crafter, these are the things you do. I have this pecan pie paper that I'm going to substitute for the crumb cake, okay? And so I've got this piece of scrap, just happens to be nearby me, and I'm going to just cut out a little 1/2 inch, get those pieces off, the little 1/2 inch piece for the tidings when we go to stamp our word. So this card is called a split panel card, because it takes two pieces, two quarter sheets of cardstock, split, and then it opens up just like this. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at how that's going to come together. So you're going to need a piece of paper that's 11 inches by 3 inches. This is for the inside. You're going to score it at 2 inches and 6.5 inches. And I've done that already on my piece. So 2 inches and 6.5 inches. And then the only other thing you need really is two quarter sheets of cardstock. So these are 5.5 by 4.25, front and back, and then your decoration. So I'm choosing to use this paper this is also from Merry Bold and Bright, but I'm going to use this Christmas tree lights that match my cup today. So I'm going to match my cup. I always get it. I got such a small area now. Match my cup with this paper. So we'll just go ahead and get started by adhering the designer series paper. Boy, usually I'm flustered because my internet's not working, but it's actually working today. I'm flustered now because nobody's chiming in, so I don't know if I'm talking to myself or not. And then we're just going to need a piece of, this can be totally subjective, whatever your greeting is. This one just happens to fit my greeting. So I'm going to bring in a piece of scrap paper. And we're going to start with the center image and this piece right here. And we're going to go ahead and fold it. I'm going to make sure I'm folding it correctly. So it's going to be back and forward and forward. Okay. And we'll use our bone folder to get good crisp crease on that. Making sure it's lined up. That one's just a little crookedy. There we go. Super easy. When things don't line up perfectly, it's super easy to go back and just, kind of push it into place with your bone folder. That's why I think these are so essential. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put these side by side, and I'm going to bring in my shaded spruce, which is the same color of my base cardstock. And I'm going to stamp and ink up the pine tree from Horse and Sleigh. And I'm going to stamp it full force right here inside my card, right down to the fold. I want to get it down to the fold. And then without re-inking it, I want to stamp it right on the front of my card. Okay, because I want this to be nice and light, just like that. Hey, Mary, good. Oh, thank goodness Mary's watching. I thought I was here all by myself. Sometimes you just feel like you're talking to yourself. So talk to me, Mary. Tell me what you're drinking this morning, what your beverage of choice is. So while we got that out, then we're going to use the real red. And we're going to do sending good tidings in the season of cheer. I want to make sure, yeah, this is a nice juicy pad. And we're going to stamp it right over our pine tree here. Then we're going to take our little scrap and we're going to see how good I can do getting just the word tidings. Whoops, I just hit it. I'm going to turn that over. If I didn't do good, I'm going to redo it. It's not horrible. I can actually make that work. I don't mind that. That's not too bad. Then we're going to do peace and joy to you and yours. Right on the inside. Oh, I got that nice and juicy. And I'm going to go high so that I have room to write my greeting, write my name. And hi, Nancy. I'm so glad you're here too. Tell me what you guys are drinking this morning. What's your morning beverage of choice? Mine is always coffee. I'm just a coffee drinker. I don't drink a lot of coffee, but I do have to have my morning coffee. And now I am done. Okay, so then we're going to make this work with scissors that I took away from here. Oh, no, here's a pair. So nice. When your daughters work on the other side of you and they have spare pairs of things. Okay, so I see what I have here. I have a little lip here. So I could use my cutter, but I'm just going to use my scissors and make this work for me. Cutting across like that. And then I'm just going to flag my ends ever so slightly by going into the center and then going up to each side. It's super easy. Whenever I figured that out, It's made things so much easier, because if you try to go this way and this way, then you're going back and forth, and pretty soon you don't have any paper left because you've just worked yourself out of the paper. So now we're going to go ahead and attach our pieces. And this is fairly simple. By using the back of our card and our adhesive, we're going to center this right here on this 5.5 by 4.25 piece. And then all we have to do is adhere this. I've got ink on my fingers, but luckily it's on the part that's going to get sandwiched here. And then I'm going to line this up perfectly straight, hopefully. Get my inky finger out of the way. Okay, so that's going to open like that. And then we're going to put our greeting on the front. Sending good tidings in this season of cheer. And to make the word tidings pop, we're going to use a couple dimensionals. Coke and Mountain Dew. Whoa, Coke and Mountain Dew. I could do those in the afternoon. I'm not sure I can do those in the morning. So you guys are caffeine addicts too. It's not just me. We just have different choices. Yeah. I like to have a hot drink in the morning. I don't know. There's something about a hot drink in the morning. I kind of like it, or maybe I'm just used to it. Then I decided on this card, I'm going to finish it off with the little discs. And so I can't decide. What do you guys think? I was thinking, since there was all different colors, it could be fun to put all different colors on it. I don't know. Let's start with red. That's always a good one. Let's see. Let's do red, and we'll do green. A couple different ones. See if we can do this kind of, we got blue, we got some blue. I'm going full out on this. Normally I would just do the number 3. I think I'm going to try to do 5. We'll do one over here. I don't really see any pink on here. Oh, I guess right there. Let's just do one of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, one of each. Sometimes it's hard to know where to place these. Let's just go here. Yeah, I like that. Just gives it a little bit of shimmer. Maybe doesn't show up too good in the person, but here's a card. Sending good tidings in the season of cheer. Peace and joy to you and yours. This is called a split panel card. Super easy to do. As you can see, super, super easy. And I think while we're at it, I'm just going to go ahead and stamp my envelope. And I'm just going to use my tree from Horse and Sleigh. And we'll stamp that right there, even though it's going to go, my label or my greeting, my name's going to go over it. We could probably push it out just a little bit. So super cute. Makes our envelope match our card. I hope you guys enjoyed this card. You have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.